is this forum represents the first time many Williamsburg and Greenpoint residents are meeting you. Could you please discuss what work you've done in the Williamsburg and Greenpoint area prior to running for the City Council, and what of your experience should give this community, the community's residents, confidence that you'll be an effective advocate for us?
As I mentioned in my intro, and thanks for the question, by the way, Jeff, I've been living in this community for a long time. 15 years, that might not be long for some of you, but I think it's enough time to get to know a district. I've spent 5 years in Dumbo. I'm living in Brooklyn Heights now. Running a nonprofit for the last 8 years has shown me a lot. It's shown me that our public education system is broken, and it's shown me how our government responds to these problems. I've also been a member of the community board, CB2, for 3 years, or sorry, a little less than 2 years, and I've been a member of the Democratic County Committee. Having lived in this district for as long as I have, having started a nonprofit here, having raised a family here, I'm so committed to this community, I care about it enough, that I would never, ever sell it out for political gain. You know, when 40-story buildings are threatened to loom over us, I'm not going to just tepidly sit here and demand that we get a few affordable units out of it. I'm going to fight for our rights. This is not just my home, but this is my daughter's home, and I will never put political self-interest ahead of politics.
Well, thank you, Jeff. As I said in my introduction, I live in this community. I live on Morgan Avenue between Nassau and Drake. And the issues that are affecting this community, the issues that I see when I get up in the morning, the issues that I see when I go home at night. I'll give you just a small example. Underneath the BQE at the end of Sutton Street, there often are a group of men who are classified as chronic public inebriates. They sleep underneath the BQE, they sleep in McCarran Park, they sleep in McGraw Park, and year after year, one of those gentlemen dies in the park of hypothermia. I led the charge for 3 years. Okay. I want really quickly. I've led the charge for 3 years to get 10 shelter beds for these men, so that this past year, when we were able to achieve that, and it was funded by the Department of Homeless Services, not a single guy died this year.
Okay, we're going to have to tell
That's an issue that is important to this neighborhood, and that's a neighborhood issue that takes neighborhood know-how.